So we're going to do something a little bit different today. Oh, I'm wearing the lid. Safety first, let's go. Alright, so the plan today is I've got 7 niche fragrances that are great for summer to show you, and we're going to film these out and about. I'm on my bike again, and we're not going to film these in just one location. Oh no, we are going to be filming these in 7 different locations, so you get a real good tour of my local area. So let's go. Okay, nice little church, eh? The first fragrance I'm going to talk to you about is from Creed, and this is the Creed I'm wearing the most of at the moment. I would say it's the most refreshing, invigorating, energizing Creed fragrance that I own. I'm talking about Viking. In this, prominent notes are citruses, lavender and mint. This works superbly well all year round. It's a really versatile fragrance, but I just love it in the summer. It's crisp, it's fresh, it's clean, it's masculine, it nods to classical men's fragrances, but still very much feels like a modern fragrance. What I love most about wearing this in the summer is the mint notes. It just really shines in the heat, and it's kind of a sweet spearmint type of mint. It took for me to smell the sillage of someone else wearing Viking for me to really fall in love with it. Sometimes it's great to smell a fragrance off somebody else because it gives you a different perspective. You smell it in a different way than when you're just smelling it on yourself. So I love this more and more the more I wear it. You could say Viking has conquered my heart. That means I really like it. The next fragrance I'm going to talk to you about is a freshie, but it's got some mossy depth to it as well. This is from the brand new house of Navitus Parfums, and I'm going to talk about Primas. So this really sparkles. We've got some fruits in there. There's some mango, some grapefruit, and the mango comes off as a little salty, which is beautiful, and because of that saltiness it just hints at kind of an aquatic marine fragrance, even though it definitely isn't. It's got some wood and musks in the base which add a lovely weight to this fragrance. So I love that it's got these fresh characteristics, but it's got weight to it as well, and because of that it has great performance. It is versatile in the same way that Elysium from Roja Parfums might be, and that you could just wear this all year round, even though it works really well in the summer. So if you're looking for a beautiful, fruity, sparkling, fresh fragrance that has some depth and good performance, Primas is a good one. So while the last 2 fragrances were great summer fragrances, but versatile enough to wear all year round, this one that I'm going to talk about is definitely more suited to the summer. It's one of my favourites from Acqua de Parma. It's from their blue Mediterraneo line, and it's called Fico di Amalfi. So what you get with this is a beautiful blend of bright, refreshing citruses and fig, and it almost smells a little peachy, so it's a fruity, citrusy scent, and there's some white florals in the heart of this, and then in the base there's a little bit of wood, but there's fig milk as well, so it just gives it a little bit of creaminess. So beautiful composition. It doesn't last very long, but that's not really the idea behind these blue fragrances. They're just lovely, light, refreshing fragrances to wear in the high heat. So you don't get great performance from this one, but whilst it's working in the summer, in the heat, it's a beauty. So I've just dodged a bit of a shower there between the last setup and this one. The joys of the British summer, eh? But as long as the camera stays dry, we're okay, we'll carry on. So the next fragrance I'm going to talk to you about is from the house of Terence Hughes, and this is possibly the most commercial and fun fragrance that Aaron has released. It's called Ozone. So this has a couple similarities to Creed's Virgin Island water. It's got that pairing of lime and coconut, but it also has some big differences. First off, it has much better performance, it has more depth to it, and it also has some spearmint in here, and the spearmint in here is absolutely fantastic, and the ozonic notes really give it some diffusion and some lift, so you're going to get big projection off this. In fact, overall you're going to get great performance. You're going to get around 8 to 10 hours on this. So this is just quite a commercial, good, fun scent. One of the biggest appeals for this fragrance is it's one of Aaron's cheaper ones, so you can pick this 50ml bottle up for just £75, which for high quality niche I think is good value. For the next one, we are visiting Ateliers des Ors, and this is from their blue Riviera line. It's actually my favourite from that line, and this is called Riviera Lazuli. So this is a kind of green, woody, fresh scent. It's got a sweetness. It reminds me a little bit of kind of sugary lemons. It's got a woody resinous warmth, and one of the notes I love in this is balsam fir, which seems to give it this green, sticky, sweet quality. So a little bit like tree sap, but sweeter than that. And when I smell this, it just whisks me away to a peaceful, tree-covered Greek island that I once visited. This is just refreshing, calming, and really good quality. Okay, so next fragrance I'm going to talk to you about is a little bit different from the other fragrances on this list. It's not a freshie, it's heavier and richer, but it's good to have options. This recently won Best Niche Fragrance at the Global Beauty Awards from Gallivant. It's Los Angeles. Now to me this really is a fragrance of light and shade, and it's beautifully done, works really well in the summer despite it having some darker nuances. So it opens with a fruity blast, there's some pineapple and mandarin, and then there's a lovely kick from eucalyptus as well. There's a really nicely executed note of tuberose in the heart of this fragrance, and there's a little saltiness there as well, so it has this great connection to the ocean and to summer. It's like a gorgeous fruity cocktail with a rich woody base, so it really is quite different to your usual summer freshie. The best thing about Gallivant, I think, is if you purchase their discovery set, which is around £25, and you then choose to buy a full bottle, which is £65, you get that £25 off that £65 bottle. So I think that's a great way of doing it. So Los Angeles from Gallivant is rewarding and award-winning. So here we are, last one on the list. We're finishing with the big one from Roja. It's Oceania. This is a beautiful, elegant blend of citruses, warming woods, vanilla. It's got that sweet resinous benzoin that we find in a lot of Roja fragrances. Despite the name, this doesn't have any marine salty accords at all. It's a very smooth fragrance. It's quite a light fragrance. That's why I describe it as elegant and quite subtle. I will say that this fragrance isn't incredibly long lasting. I get around 5 to 6 hours, which isn't bad for a summer scent, but it's not designed to be this big, bold fragrance. It's designed to have this very refined, subtle elegance. So when you walk into a room, rather than it commanding attention, it's going to subtly draw people's attention towards you and entice them and interest them. So this just is so well blended. There's a lot of notes in here, but as with a lot of Roja Parfums, there are no sharp edges here. It's super smooth. So if you want a really classy, refined, sophisticated option for a summer fragrance, this one would be it. And also, what a stunning bottle. Okay, there we go. The shoot is finished. I'm now on the way home. Oh, we're going a little bit off-road here. It's getting a bit bumpy. Oh, there we go, stayed on. This has been an interesting video for me to shoot, multiple locations. It's been a massive challenge, more challenging than a usual outdoor video, but I hope you enjoyed coming around all the different locations in my local area. I hope it's been nice for you to get out and about with me, give you some fresh air, because we all need that at the moment, don't we? So let me know what you think of my top 7 niche fragrances, and also let me know what your #1 summer niche fragrance would be. Let me know in the comments, I'd be really interested. So that's it, I'm going to go home. I'm going to edit this in a couple of days because I need a rest after this. So I hope you enjoyed it, hope you found it useful. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, keep tuning into FM and keep smelling good.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight.
Suddenly it just got very, very dark and there's a storm coming, so the race is on to get back home before that gets me.
All because
Storm's coming, it's nearly got me. I can feel a little bit of rain. Gonna try and race home. Okay, we made it. The storm's just about to hit. It's getting windier, but I'm back home. It's actually a hailstone in summer, and I've just filmed the summer list.